Hey child, and welcome back to Endo Speaks, where I talk about our Heavenly Father, living with endometriosis, and my life as a single mom. Remember to like, comment, and to subscribe to my channel so you guys never miss when I post another video. Okay, so today I'm going to touch on some of the most common symptoms of endometriosis to give you guys something to look out for if you may think that you have endometriosis. So stay tuned. Okay, so I think the most common symptom of endometriosis is cramps, is pelvic pain, that sharp stabbing pain in your side. That has definitely have to be the most common symptom of endometriosis. Out of everybody I've heard that talks about endometriosis, after watching others' endo stories, it's been the cramping, it's been the pain, it's the worst. So if you are experiencing severe cramping, and this is not even on your cycle. This could be off of your menstrual cycle or during, because again, endometriosis is a full body disease, and you can have a flare up literally at any moment of any day. So that has got to be the number one symptom of endometriosis. Okay, so next would be heavy periods, long periods, abnormal cycles. All of that I think is like combined into one when it comes to your flow and how long you flow. I know for me, I was having 14-day long cycles and changing every like hour, and it was horrible. So I think monitor that when you're on your cycle. Like really monitor how long you're on, how often you have to change, and how heavy that flow is. Or if you're having like abnormal cycles, if you're bleeding more than once a month, that's an issue. That's something to really look out for. These are also things that I'm looking out for my daughter, because endometriosis can be hereditary, is what I have read. So I'm really trying to monitor my daughter when it comes to these things, so that I'm praying that she does not have endometriosis, because that would literally just be heartbreaking to me. Monitor your cycles, monitor your flow, because these are like one of the most common symptoms of endometriosis is issues with our flow. So now another big issue with endometriosis would have to be endobelly, bloating and swelling of the belly. Now I know when I have endobelly, I literally look like I'm a few months pregnant. To me, everybody else be like, "Oh, you don't look like that. You just look bloated." No, I don't. I look more than bloated. I look like there's a little fetus inside of my belly. Like, it's okay. It's cool. It causes extreme bloating, and it hurts. It feels like it's cramping on the inside, kind of like it's very uncomfortable. You feel, for me, experiencing normal bloating and then experiencing endobelly, I think is completely different. I think like with endobelly, I feel very, very full to the point where it's like I can't even eat if I wanted to. Like, it hurts. It's very painful. At least for me, it's very painful. So that's something to look out for. Like, to me, again, endobelly and just normal bloating are two completely different things. Like, your stomach is literally swollen and painful. So really monitor your bloating, and because that's a huge part of endometriosis. And literally, you don't even have to be cramping or anything. Again, endometriosis is a full body disease, and it can happen at any moment. Endobelly comes when I am feeling my cutest, okay? When I'm about to go out, to dinner, or when I'm about to go to church, or wherever it may be, when I'm feeling really cute, even when I go to work and I might be feeling myself that day and I'm feeling really cute, it's like, oh crap, like, where did this come from? I was feeling good today. I didn't have no symptoms. I've been good. And now endobelly wants to come and strike my life. So monitor your bloating and the pain that is associated with your bloating, because this can be a sign of endometriosis. Also, anxiety and depression can be symptoms of endometriosis. I have experienced extreme depression at times in my life. Not even related to like real tragedies in my life, but just like it'll just strike and I just be like, what is wrong with me? Why am I feeling down and tired and just wanting to lay here in my bed like for days? I can't, but that's how I feel like I want to do. And yeah, so really look out for that, because that can, it's, endometriosis is so much more than what people think it is. Like, it really affects like literally every part of you. And depression and anxiety is nothing to play around with. I have recently been experiencing like anxiety. I've never struggled with anxiety. I don't think I've ever struggled with anxiety. I've struggled with depression in my past. I've had tragedies, major life-changing things that has happened in my life. So I've definitely struggled with depression in my past. So that's nothing new to me. So that's how I know when I'm depressed. And when it hits me for no reason, it's just like, wow. And endometriosis is depressing. Like, it can be like, it really affects your life and your everyday life. Like, my daughter's now 15, but there were times when she was younger where I couldn't cook. It was like, I can't, I literally can't even stand. Like, so that's hard. Being a single mom and not being able to truly care for your daughter in the way that you want to because of your pain level, because of this chronic illness that you have, like, that's depressing, that's sad, and it really affects every day of your life. It can. So it is. And women have struggled with suicidal thoughts concerning endometriosis, because again, it's not easy to live with. So yeah, it's hard. I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on with my throat today, but yeah, I'm trying to get through this video. But yeah, so keep an eye out for that, anxiety and depression, because it is definitely a symptom of endometriosis. Okay, the last symptom that I'm going to touch on is fatigue. I think that this is a very common symptom when it comes to endometriosis, is being fatigued and having like low energy, because I know it's something that I struggle with, and I struggle with it like, I feel like every day of my life. I am so tired all the time. All the time. If I don't struggle with any other symptom of endometriosis, it's definitely endobelly and it's definitely fatigue. And my Jesus Christ, it just feels like you just want to pass out no matter where you are and just go to sleep. Or just lay down. Like, I don't have the energy to live life. Like, it's hard. Like, I'm tired all the time. Like, this makes no sense. Yeah, it's hard. And no energy. It's like, I push myself every day after I get off work to go work out. Because I know if I don't, I'll come home and I'll sit down and just be like, I'm done for the day. So I literally have to push myself and continue to move myself, because I know once I sit down after a long day, I'm done. It's finished. It's finished. But there are also times where you have to listen to your body and really understand, like, hey, I know what you're trying to do, but not today. It's time to rest. It's time to rest your body. So I do listen to my body as well, but I don't, in those times, you know your body. So you know when it's like, hey, it's really time to rest. It's not time to push yourself, okay? So really listen to your body. Really pay attention to your energy level, and to your, being fatigued or not, because you can get 8 hours of sleep and wake up and be like horribly fatigued. It has happened to me multiple times, a lot. I can get the right amount of sleep and then still wake up and just be like, oh my gosh. And it's not like I'm oversleeping, because on a normal basis, I'm getting 4 hours of sleep, which is not okay. not okay. I would say I'm working on it, but I really can't work on it because ain't nothing I can do about it. I have a full schedule. I have, I'm a dance mom. And that right there says a lot. A competitive dance mom. So that right there says a lot. And I work a full-time job. And I, am an advocate for endometriosis. And I'm also in school to be a professional makeup artist. Like, there's a lot going on in my life. So I really don't have the time to be like, oh, hey, I'm just going to not do life today and sleep the entire day because I'm fatigued. Because endometriosis has striked again. Again, for the millionth time in this video, endometriosis will affect your entire life. Like, it's it's sad. And here comes the depression part of it. It makes you really sad to know that this literally can just ruin your day. It can strike at any time. It's just not easy to live with. So please, if there is anyone in your life who has endometriosis, like, just show them some kindness. Don't say certain things to them. Just really be there for them. And in those times where they are feeling fatigued, don't make them feel bad that they're not able to do certain things. Or, like, people talk with me all the time because I try to go to bed as early as possible. Oh, you're old, or you're this, or you're that. And it's just like, well, first of all, I don't mind going to bed early. But second of all, I do have a chronic illness, and it does affect every part of my body. And sometimes it's irritating. Sometimes it hurts. Sometimes it's like, well, I don't want to go to bed right now. I don't want to lay down. I don't want to be in the house. I don't want this. But physically, my body can't handle it. Like, I have to. And I don't think they really understand that because they don't suffer from this. So it can be really hurtful. So just watch what you say to people with endometriosis, because words hurt. That little sticks and stones may break my bones, words may never hurt me. That's trash. Because words hurt. And with anyone in your life who has a chronic illness, like, we should all watch how we talk to them and take their feelings into consideration and really, like, remember what they say. Because one of the other irritating things, this is not where this video is supposed to go, we're supposed to be talking about fatigue, is just having to repeat myself over and over again. Hey, this is why. Hey, this is why. Like, bro, I have a chronic illness. Like, stop making me repeat myself over and over again. But again, watch out for being fatigued and having low energy, because these are definitely symptoms of endometriosis. Okay, child, so those are the most common endometriosis symptoms that I came up with. I hope that this helps shed some light on endometriosis, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.